Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Prize Picks video. In this one, we're talking about the NBA for Monday, January 8th. We have 5 picks for you guys to consider in this video, so stay tuned in the video to see all 5 of the picks. If you guys are not in the Discord, it's less than $1 per day on the monthly plan, so definitely check it out if you haven't. I know a ton of you guys who watch YouTube are in the private Discord, so if you're not, get over there, check it out. We've been cashing out. I've been playing a lot of my picks I post in there, plus some of the other cappers. There's 5 plus cappers in there, so I've been combining them. You can see over the weekend when we also don't make videos, you can see some of the hits here, 4 of 5. And then before that, we had a massive 5 for 5 hit as well, combining all the cappers picks from in the Discord. So get in here, less than $1 per day to get access to 5 plus cappers. I'm just one. We've been doing really well, and you can get these picks on the weekends as well when we don't make videos, so definitely check it out. Now for this video, first one I want to go to is Miles Bridges, and this is because there's some injuries for the Charlotte Hornets, mainly PJ Washington, that is going to affect Miles Bridges. So going to him, he's just going to have even more usage and get up a ton of shots, play a ton of minutes expected in this game. We can come over here to Outlier. If you haven't checked it out, they have a 7-day free trial that will be linked down below that you can use to get that trial. And it's a tool I use every day. We can see a lot of good stats for player props. So looking at Miles Bridges so far this season, he's only hit this over in 5 of 22 games, but it's hit it in the last 3 games. The minutes have been insane the last 4 games, 36 or more minutes in each of the last 4 games. Pretty crazy stat for Miles Bridges. And then if you're going and looking at the rankings, Chicago does only allow the 6th least points, but for Miles Bridges, he's going to be playing small forward and power forward, 17th and 18th in the league. So liking Miles Bridges here on this one on just these straight points for the first pick in the video. The second one here, we're going to go to a more EV positive play here. Chris Middleton, this one will definitely surprise you guys. The PRA 32.5. We are not having any Damian Lillard in this game, but there's still Giannis lines. Obviously takes a ton of usage here. Middleton 32.5. We're going to the under. And this game could be a blowout against Utah where Middleton doesn't even have to play a lot, but I think they're giving too much usage from Lillard to Middleton in this one. We can see the statistics on this one are pretty crazy actually on the PRA. So far this season, he's gone under 32.5 PRA in 30 of 31 games, 97%. He's only hit this one time. In that game, he had 10 assists also. So, I'm not expecting Middleton to hit this based on these numbers. We can also look at games without Damian Lillard, and that doesn't even really affect his usage that much. You can see 25 and 17 with Lillard out of the lineup this year. A cool thing you could do over there on Outliers, filter out players when they're out of the lineup. So wary of Middleton as well. So I'm taking the under on this one for sure. The third pick, we're going to go to OddsJam and use their top pick. Another free 7-day trial if you want to check it out. It's linked down below to check out OddsJam. Basically how it works is they can compare player props on all these player prop sites to different sports books, see what they have. So Kobe White 30.5. All these other sports books have it at 29.5, even minus 127 to go under 29.5 on Pinnacle. So a lot of these sports books are liking the under for Kobe White at 29.5. They have it at 30.5 for Kobe White. I'm thinking why they like this one as well is because with Kobe White and Zach LaVine playing in the lineup, I'm sure that his stats go down a lot. So we should see LaVine and Caruso probably in this game. So you could see in 2023, he's gone over this at 29.5 actually in only 41% of games, but there are some in here where he just hit 30 as well. So, but looking at Kobe White in games where Caruso does play, you can also see that this drops to just 10 of 30 games, 33%. And then also, if we look at games where Zach LaVine played in the game as well, so LaVine and Caruso playing, you can see he's only hit this in 1 of 15 games. And then if Caruso does sit games with LaVine, you can see just 3 of 19 games he's hit this one. So with those two guys, his usage goes way down. and also getting this savings here at 30.5 instead of 29.5. That's why we're going to the under on this one for Kobe White. And then the fourth pick here, we're going to go to Chris Dunn, a guy, points plus assists, taking the under again. This one has hit for me a couple times in a row now and just keep going back to it. Chris Dunn is in a weird situation because he starts, but if the game's competitive, he'll play like 21 minutes around there, and he actually plays more in blowout games, even though he's a starter, which is kind of weird. But if we think this is going to be, somewhat close without Damian Lillard, we could definitely take the under on Chris Dunn, and we could see on Outlier, even with big minutes, Chris Dunn doesn't hit this one too often. So we can look at the points plus assists, and in 2023, only 7 of 29 games he's hit this one, and you can see the last 3, 8, 7, and 1, and he's played 23 minutes, 20, almost 26 minutes, 16, 20.5, 17.6, and with Keontae George in the lineup, this goes down to 13%, and then we can also look at with Jordan Clarkson as well, and this one is down to just 2 of 20 games when both those guys are playing, so pretty crazy stat. And then Colin Sexton as well has been playing a lot, so when those guys are in, it only hits us in 10% of games on the over. So liking Chris Dunn on the under for this one. And the last pick we're going to go to is Lou Dort here. For Dort, we're going to go the points plus assists in this game versus Washington. The thing about Dort is he's somewhat blowout proof, which I'll show you in a minute, which is nice, especially when they're playing Washington. But it's going to be a great spot against Washington for Dort to get open looks and keep assisting the ball like he has been recently as well when he's been playing more. So looking at Dort, we'll see that we like this pick a lot here. So we can look at it on Outlier and see the points plus assists. In the last 2 games, he's absolutely been crushing this, 15 and 17. The game before that just got 10. The game before that, he got 21 of these. So he's been assisting the ball really well, been hitting 3 assists pretty commonly, and you can see the minutes have been there. In his last 5 games, he's played at least 28 minutes. In his last 10 games, he's played at least 27 minutes or more. So we can go ahead, and then basically even in some blowouts, he's been playing big minutes. So they won by 16, and he still played 30 minutes. And when they won by 26 points, he still played 32.5 minutes. So pretty blowout proof as well. And we could see how his stats go if he plays at least 26 minutes. He's hit this in 13 of 24 games, but I think he's going to play even more than that. I'd give him at least 28 minutes in this game. He's hit this in 12 of 19, and he gets an insanely good matchup here against Washington. Obviously, last in the league in points and assists per game, so Dort in a great spot to hit this one. He's going to be the last pick of the video. So if you guys enjoyed this one, definitely consider getting in the private Discord. We have 5+ cappers giving out picks in the Discord. I've been combining picks of cappers in there, and they've been hitting, and especially when we don't make videos, we're going to have those picks in there. So over the weekend, we hit this one 4 for 5, and then we hit a big 5 for 5 as well, combining the cappers picks. Some of the other cappers, we have Number in here who hit a few slips today, and we also have Vola over here who's had a couple nice 4 for 4 days here where he's posted slips from various sports where we combined all these picks. So definitely get over here in the private Discord, check it out. It'll be linked down below and the pinned comment, and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you guys in another one.